Hello, my crafty peeps. It's Liz from Xanalane Crafted. How's everybody today? Um, as you can see today, it's going to be about tags. We're going to talk about tags and different options you have, how to make them, how to decorate them, just some different things. Um, there's not a big difference between a journal card like we made yesterday and a tag. They're kind of the same thing. Tags tend to go in pockets. Journal cards can go in pockets or tucks. I mean, tag is just mainly, in my eyes, something that is more like a tag shape and has some fluff on the top, okay, or decoration where it has a tab or something to pull it out. To me, that's more of a tag than a card. A card doesn't have a handle or a something somewhere to grab it or whatever. So these are some that I pre-made. This is a piece of just a pretty paper that I had that I used, put a cut out on the with some bling and some lace, plain on the back, and then put some little eyelash whatever stuff on the top. This one I made from a scrap. And then this one is a store-bought tag. I got this at the dollar store, and they also had round ones. Pre-made tags are nice. I also have some other ones that I found at Joann's, or not at Joann's, at Michael's that I have on hand. I believe these were Martha Stewart's that I found on clearance. They came with the little the ties, but they're a nice, pretty little tag that you can use as well. I tend to use my scraps for my tags, and like this is made from a piece of scrap with more scrap on top, and you know, now is the time, and it's just plain on the back. Most of these are just going to be plain on the back, and then this one was a piece of scrap paper that I just put a little sticker on and a little ribbon, and it's a tag and ready to go. I like to mass make these, make quite a few at a time. This is kind of all I have left that's pre-made in my stock right now. So I thought, well, let's look at some stuff, and we'll decorate some today as well. So again, store-bought tags. I like store-bought tags, and they're convenient. Sometimes I'll take if they come with a tassel thingy on the top, sometimes I'll take those off and put in my own thing. Easy peasy to take them off and put in your own, like, ribbon or whatever. And then I have a bunch that are from paper kits. Oh, and don't forget clothing tags. You know, this like a Walmart tag or whatever. These are perfect. Hold on to these. This is a good thickness. You can decorate these and use them, reuse them. Why not? They're pre-made tags, free supplies, free. Because you already bought the item of clothing, may as well keep the tag and use it for, you know, what your next journal or whatever. All it takes is a pretty piece of paper or some gesso or something, paint it, whatever, put a little thing in it, and you're ready to go. Perfect. Sometimes when you get paper pads, they have a page in there that has like the journal cards and the tags and the, you know, stuff like that. These were some of the ones that I had in some of my paper packs. These ones, I just cut them out of the paper pack. These ones were actually rectangular, and I just cut off the edges to make them look like little tags. And all you need to do is you know, staple a little something on there, or punch a hole in it, and put some, you know, eyelid or something on there. Who knows? This also came out of some kind of paper pack, and so did this one. Not sure which one, but it's just something I had in my scraps and my cutouts. So, oh, there's that piece I was looking for earlier. All right, so these that I have right here, let's put these aside. Okay, now these are all made from scraps of projects. Okay, so what I did was, you know, when you make projects, you don't always need the whole 12 by 12 sheet, so you chop it off at the size that you want, usually, you know, either 9 by 6 or whatever, and you end up with these pieces. Okay, and I started thinking of what to do with these pieces. So sometimes I'll just cut them at about, I like my tags to be about 2.5 to 3 inches. This one is, I believe, 2.5. Yeah, it's about 2.5. And these are by, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5. And they fit nicely inside pockets, and they're not too tall for your pages, because if your books end up being about 9 by 6 on average, this will fit nicely inside of a pocket or a tuck on the page. They can go either up and down, they can go sideways. They're versatile. Sometimes the piece that I have isn't wide enough, but I can still make a tag out of it. I mean, tags can be any size, any size. I have little ones. This is double-sided. Literally just, I made a motorcycle journal for my stepdad for like his birthday, because he goes and rides with his friends and goes to places, and I wanted him to have something. I bound it in black leather, and it was a Harley, and I had pictures of him on his Harley in there, and this was just a scrap of one of the pages that I had left over, where it had, you know, like a picture of a motorcycle on one side in all orange and, you know, graphic-y, and on the other side it was just like a field and an open road. So I mean, that's whatever, and nobody's gonna know what that was. You never know when you want smaller tags. So when you have your scraps, if they are suitable for a tag, may as well chop them down and keep them on hand, and then you can decorate them when you need them. Now, I also do tags with that aren't necessarily tag shaped. This one, it's a tag. I'll use it as a tag, but I've rounded the corners. It's whatever you want to do. I've got all kinds of these different leftover scraps of, you know, here's the bird paper that we used yesterday. Here's some flamingo paper, just a plain pink piece of paper. Here's another piece of that orange, you know, with the road kind of thing. I got airplanes from a travel journal that I made. Just leftover pieces, and they make great tags. So use up what you got. Don't go out and buy a whole bunch of pre-made ones. Just make your own. These are great. Now, everybody's like, Liz, how do you get those corners? Well, you make one, and then you take it and you chop off, just line it up with another one. Like these, I just trimmed these off because this was a piece of scrap that I had lying around. I mean, it was, if I put it back together here, I believe it went, yep, like this. Okay. Well, I got 4 tags out of that piece of paper. I got 2 small ones, and then I got 2 taller ones. Fabulous. When you want to make your corners, you take your scraps and your tag, one of the tags you've already made, and line up the top and the side, trim it off. That's all you do, just trim it off. And then line up the other side just exactly the same way and trim it off. And look, tag, tag. How easy is that? Okay, so with little tags, a while ago I went on a frenzy of cutting a bunch of stuff for my my planner that I used for many years, my Happy Planner. And if you've ever used a Happy Planner, they have the different sized cells. So I had a classic and I had the larger one. So I cut a bunch of decorative like cells. And these are all 2x3. And these are perfect for small tags. And I have literally, I'll even show you, I have a ton of them. These are all pre-cut. These are all ready to go for projects. Sometimes it's just nice to sit and get stuff pre-made. And it cuts down on time it takes to make stuff. So that's some ideas on like stuff you can use from your scraps. I mean, I have these from different projects, and I may as well, use them. And this could make, let's see, if we made them about 2.5 inches. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. This will make about 4 tags right there. So if you want to make them in bulk, this is the way to do it. Use your scraps. Okay. We're not gonna cut those today because I've already cut them. I just cut them down to 2.5 by whatever. You make them skinnier or fatter, completely up to you. Completely. So I thought we would decorate a few of these. And then also, before we get decorating, you know what, let's do, because I need a couple smaller ones. Let's go ahead and, I don't know what I did with the other one of that. Let's do those as well. Okay. Book pages. Do not forget about your book pages. I make these ahead of time in bulk. Okay. Great book page buster on these. Okay. All I did, and I have a whole bunch of big ones. Now, these ones I'll probably sew around the edges. Once they're all, finished and decorated, I'll just sew around the edge and it'll be fine. These are me basically taking this is the guts of a book, and all I did was glue a couple of pages together So I would put glue on this page and glue that one together and rip them off and then just cut them. I could probably do, what size is this page? Let's see. 9 inches. So, you know, you can get about 3 out of there. And then you just cut off make the little hash mark corner thingies, and you've got 3 tags right there. Easy. Now, obviously, on the front of these, unless they're, you know, plain, and these are kind of thin, so I'd still probably put something on there. But there's going to be words on front and back. Okay, that's fine. Well, if you start decorating these up with stickers or glue and lace and things, and you put a piece of paper to, you know, so that you can write on the back, I mean, that's going to make it a little more substantial. Okay, it's not going to be quite as flimsy. So there's some ideas. So let's just decorate a couple of these up while we're hanging out. And let's get some corners on these guys. And again, you know what? I'm just going to use this one. And trim it off there. And then we're just going to line it up on this edge. Dun, dun, dun. And on that, blink. All right. And tag. Tags. Okay. Now, most of my tags have like a hole or something in it so you can thread stuff through. Well, that you can do with a hole punch. But I think these ones, I really just want to put some lace on them. Okay, and I'll probably just staple that on. So let's move this out of the way. And then I'm just gonna ink around the edges. I am using Vintage Photo because it was here on my desk. It is the one that I use most often. I should probably get into using some of my other colors more often, but I like this one. It goes with the journal I'm currently working on, so we'll do this one. I'm not sure what I'm going to work on next. Maybe a travel journal or something like that. All right. So I'm also actually going to go around the back side a bit. And you can do this as dark or as light as you would like. Okay, round. All right, so now these, I am not going to put a hole in them. What I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to put a little bit of lace on them for the handle, or maybe some sari silk. Nah, we'll just use this. It's okay. And there we go. No, I don't like that. Well, maybe we'll go with the material. Okay. Let me grab my little box of scraps and things. Let's see. It is... There it is. Oop, it was hiding. Okay, so I have my scraps. I think this material might be a really good one to put on the top, or even this one. So let's take them out of here and see what we can do. Okay. Now I apologize if you can hear the chainsaw going outside. My daughter's boyfriend is chopping up the tree that they chopped down yesterday. like half the, it's like whole top half of it was like dead, but the tree itself was pretty alive, but I was afraid it was gonna fall on somebody. So I asked them to go ahead and chop it down. So, okay. I want, I think, a couple pieces of this one. Oh, that would be pretty. Yeah, look at that together. Isn't that pretty? I think we're gonna go with that. And let me just throw that there. Okay, a little dauber thing rolling all over the place. Okay, so we're just gonna rip off a couple of these. Oh, and of course I get all the strings. Yay! Alright, so there's one. I do this one. Okay. So then I'm gonna grab my, this is a mini stapler. It has mini staples in it. This is Heidi Swap. I don't know. I just got this. Really handy. Love it. I know Tim Holtz also makes one of the mini staplers. I found this one and thought, well, I'm just gonna give it a go. So I'm just gonna fold this over. Or let's see. Let's just staple it right on the front. Now, some of you may not like that staple look. I don't mind it at all. Not at all. Okay, and there you go. Got a tag. How easy was that? So, tags can be just as easy as this. They don't have to be super fancy or anything like that. But on these, I do want to put some stickers, and I had pulled out a bunch and put them in here. That's driving me nuts. Let's see. They were all over my desk. It was crazy. And maybe a butterfly on that one. All right, how about a birdie and a butterfly? I think that works. All right, so we're gonna take this off. We're going to stick it down. Oh, isn't he cute? And then we'll take this one off. Maybe, I don't know. This one's being stubborn. There we go, got it. All right, and there's that. Okay, we have 2 for our journal. Yay! Okay, and let's move on. All right, I do want these 2 in my journal. I just think these are so pretty. The flowers on them. With these, again, I think I want to put a fabric or something at the top. Let's see. We have the gray. Or, oh, I know. I still have some of this, and that would be really pretty at the top of that. Okay, so let's cut that one off, and that one off, and again, I'm just gonna, that one was a little short. Okay, hang on. This one will be better. That's the length I wanted. Okay. So then Dun, dun, and staple. Boop. It's just a little bit long. Okay. And then we're going to staple that one. And my daughter is knocking on my door. Do you need me? Okay, maybe she changed her mind. Okay, sorry folks. All right, so with these, again, I think I'm going to go around them with the ink. Just a little, it'll darken that. It'll make it look nice. Okay. Just a little something. Okay. And then we'll decorate these up. I think they need a little something. I'm not sure what yet, but we're gonna figure it out. Okay. Yeah, I like them grunged up just a little bit. Okay, those are pretty. Great. Now, as far as on top of here, not sure. Let's see. What do I got? Oh. How about... Well, these are tags. They're going to go in something. Okay, we are going to... Oh, I have some cutouts, some fussy cuts, and some words. Let's do some words. And let me grab my fussy cuts. I've got some butterflies we can put on here. So let's do that. All right, and we have some gorgeous butterflies in here. I spent a whole bunch of time fussy cutting these things out. I hate, you know, some people really like to fussy cut. That's just not my thing. It drives me nuts. So I sit down and I get it all done. Like in one go. I just want to get it over with, get it done. Don't want to do it anymore, you know, that type of thing. So I have a whole bunch of these. So I'm thinking we could just put a few of these on here. A few different ones. Got let's kind of make them similar. They don't have to match, but they kind of need to be similar at least. Let's do a couple of these. Boop. All right, and then we'll put a word across there and then one like up here in the flower. I think that'll work. Do I want this one or that one? know. Let's do that one. That one's pretty. Okay. So, and then as far as, let's see, Listen to the Soft Rain. That's a pretty one. Let's grab that one. And then how about The Shining Face of a Flower? Now these I printed from, I got a printed kit from Pam at the Paper Outpost. This is one of her kits. I don't know which one offhand, sorry. But I did get it there, and she has some really nice ones. So I think we're gonna go with that. I think those are pretty. So let's go ahead and let's glue down our butterflies. There's my glue stick. Okay. These are just cut from paper, so they're super thin. They're not gonna bulk up in your journal. Let's stick that there. And then grab that one. We'll stick that one there. Yay! And this one, there's that one. Sorry, I'm out of frame. I do like this one. And as you can see, they're not like perfect in the cutting out of, but I wanted them to be okay to put on things. All right, so let's do the butterflies on this one. And then that one. Dun, 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 dun. So much easier to run your little things across the top than laying it down and trying to put it on there. Okay, so again, I just put it on here, push it around with a finger or my thumb until I know there's glue on everything. Of course, I get my fingers gluey, but that's okay. And then we'll just stick that down. All right. Now I'm thinking I want to put something behind the words, and I have a scrap of this, so I'm going to cut a couple pieces of this off. And with this one, I'm going to Fabri-Tac it. We'll just put it right like that. This one, we're going to do the same thing. Okay. And then I am going to go around and ink these words up before we stick them down. So see, that one will go on there. Let's tear that bit off there. All right, around we go. Nice. All right. And then we just put them on there, and those will be great. And they'd be ready to go. Okay. So because I'm gonna go on top of this, I'm actually gonna just use the Fabri-Fix, just because I have it out. And and that way I know it's going to be adhered. Okay, so there's that one. Put a little bit on there. And that one. All right, there's a couple right there. Okay. And then I wanted to do one of the paper ones, the book page ones with you. Okay. So we'll grab one of those. And like I said, this one, it's just 2 book pages glued together. Okay. And I think let's grab, we'll put some avocado dyed paper on the back. And then I think I might want to put this on there. Or let's put butterflies on it. We'll do butterflies. Sounds good. Goes with our theme. We're doing butterflies. May as well. All right. Okay, so need about that. About like that. Okay. Lost my ruler. Ruler. I guess I'll use this one. It's kind of big, but that's okay. All right. I want torn edges on this one, so how much did that need to be? About right there. Okay. Right there. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. And then I'm just going to tear it across the top and the bottom to give it some texture. Nice. I have a little gnat in my room. I hate that. Don't you hate that when you have like a fly or a gnat or something in your room and it's driving you nuts because it's all up in your business? Hate it. Hate it. That's okay. All right, let's glue this down. Again, I'm using my Scotch Create glue stick. All right, and let's stick this on here. All right. Let's put a little decoration on it. I don't know if that would go on the top or the bottom. Let's put it on the top. No, I don't like that one. Let's do oh, that one's pretty. Let's do that one. Okay. Of course, it's a paper washi sticker, which is like impossible to peel off. It's okay. There we go. Okay. Let's throw that away. Down there. All right, and then this one, I'm just gonna put it over there for just a little added interest on the back of that. Okay, so now on the front, I want the butterflies. Okay, so I'm just gonna glue the heck out of it. Make sure and get the edges really well so that they don't come off. And then I'm gonna take my paper and my thing, and I'm just going to stick it on. And with my bone folder, I'm gonna squash it. Oh, there we go. And make sure it has good contact with my paper. Okay, it's not sticky. Perfect. All right, and there it is. A little sticky right there. Okay. Just pushing everything down, making sure everything is adhering really well. Okay, now let's cut it out. And this paper, the butterfly paper, is just from a 6x6 pad of scrapbook paper. That I really liked, so I kind of held on to the pages I like the most. And I'm just starting to use those. All right, so I'm just cutting around this. And we're gonna cut off the bottom here. All right, done. Now, because we added the paper on the back and the paper on the front, we've added some thickness, so now it's more card-like, okay? Isn't that pretty? Super pretty. Love it. And then with this one, you know what I want to do? I want to put a hole in it. I think I want to, or maybe, you know what? I think what I'm going to do is just put a hole in it and then use a brad to attach some lace or rickrack or something up here. Okay, so let's find my, I cannot find my awl. I'm AWL, not ALL, AWL, my awl for, so I have this needle. I think it's for like leather or something. I don't know what it's used for, but it makes a good hole. So I want it to be right about there. So I have a hole. Yay! Hole. Okay, so it makes a really good hole. And then I think I'm going to use just a silver brad. I have little tiny ones. I've got different colored ones. I've got all kinds of stuff. And I have the hole protectors, and these are like metallic-y, so I think I'm going to use a couple of those. Throw these over here. All right, and I think I'm just going to use like the rose gold ones. I think those would be pretty. La, 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 la. Oh, my granddaughter's up from her nap. I can hear her in her jumper out there just singing little songs. She's about 10 months old. Getting there. 10 months old, 9 months old. I don't know. It's close to that, that's for sure. And she's just a doll. I just love her so much. She is pretty fabulous. All right, let's see what we can do here for... How about we just do a piece of pink ribbon, or kind of a longer piece of material. That would work. Okay. Hopefully everybody knows how to do that. That way you get nice frayed edges. Isn't that pretty with the frayed edge? Love it, love it, love it, love it. And then I'm just gonna I'm gonna do that way. You're not really gonna see the hole protector on the front, but it will keep it from getting worn. You will see it from the back. Okay, so let me maybe get this through here, maybe not. Oh no, of course I put my thing away. Hole. Okay, so put the brad through the hole and the brad through the hole. I'm gonna adjust those how I want them. There we go. Okay, there's that part. Now, I think it needs a couple of butterflies. And like the other one, I think it maybe needs some words. So let's do some blue butterflies on this one. Oh, let me grab his antenna. Looks like the other one I cut off the antenna when I cut it out. Well, that's okay. I probably just decided they were too hard to cut around. But let me grab... This one has antennae. Antennas. Okay. Glue stick is super sticky. All right. And then I have, what do I have over here? Not a whole lot. Okay. Do I have... that one? Maybe I'll just do this one again. I think that one would be just fine. Let me straighten out this edge here. Okay. And again, we're going to do Fabri-Tac because I don't want it to bleed through too terribly. The white silicone glue, kind of like a hot glue, but it's not hot. It doesn't burn you. Perfect. All right. And then we will stick that down there. Let's even that out a little bit. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. And how about, what do we have on this one? Oh, let's just, you know what? Instead of the same words, let's pull some from my little box. Got a little box here. And we're running out of time, so we're just about done here. Ooh, keep going. I like that one. Okay. That was fast. All right. And then let me ink this up just a little bit. These may have been words from Artmaze, maybe? Artemaze? Can't remember where I found them. But I think it's from Artemaze. She's got some good stuff. All right, let's glue it down. Just need a little bit here. Doop, 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 doop. Done. And keep going. Yay. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Okay, folks. So we've come to the end of our crafting session here. Thank you so much for crafting with me today and stopping by, and leave me a comment down below. Say hey. Give me a thumbs up if you liked what you saw today. I would love to hear from you. I love comments from my viewers. If you just want to say hi, hey, just leave a hi. Or if you just want to leave a little smiley face or something like that, that would be fantastic. Let me know that you liked it today. I'm gonna review here, okay? We made some tags. We made some little ones with, we stapled some fabric on the end, put some stickers on, inked around the edges. They are plain on the back, so we can write on them. If you don't like the staple look, you can cover it with like a little sticker or a little rhinestone or, you know, something else. You could paint it with nail polish. I mean, whatever, a piece of washi tape. I like the look. I think it just adds another spot of interest. We made these ones with the butterflies, the lace, and the words. And they are, again, just plain on the back. And then this one we made out of the pre-made book page one. Covered it with some craft paper, put some fussy cuts on the front, put a little fabric thing on the top with a brad, and put some avocado dyed paper on the back so that we have got some journal room. These come together really quick and easy, so they're easy to make a whole bunch of them all at once. That way you have them on hand. If you want me to go over some other kind of like how I did the actual book page things, I could do a thing on that. Just let me know and we can just glue some pages together and make some tags and chat. So anyway, I want to thank you for stopping by again. We've had a great time, and we will see you in my next video. Remember, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then Friday will be my next video, and then Sunday. Feel free to reach out and make a comment, or, you know, let me know what you want to see. But you can find me on Instagram at LizAlbert466. I'm on TikTok at Zana Lane, and here on the YouTube, I'm also on Pinterest, Zana Lane Crafted, and Facebook, Zana Lane Crafted. I'm just trying to get those up off the ground, so, you know, check it out. Anyway, everybody have a great day, and thank you again for stopping by. Bye-bye.